will follow that blueprint in this game as they look to complete the sweep of Group A. Time now for the national anthems. First, for the visitors in this game, Aruba.
Les pedimos a todos que se pongan de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de Aruba.
And now the national anthem for the home team in this game, Puerto Rico.
Según el protocolo de COVID-19, damos la bienvenida a los equipos a intercambiar un saludo a distancia.
The national anthems have been played. The teams wave to each other from their opposing free throw lines. In the age of COVID-19, the traditional center court handshake and gift exchange among the teams has been paused for the foreseeable future. Once again, we are at the Instituto del Deporte y la Cultura Física in Mexicali for game number 2 of day number 3 at the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship Tournament, as we have a look at this contest's referees: Juan Valenzuela Estrada of Mexico, Mario Granado Santos of El Salvador, and Daniel Sancho Rodriguez of Costa Rica. As we watch Aruba taking their final warm-ups, we'll get a look at their starters. Going to be Kyrion Brooks, John Salomon, Vladimir Robert, Bjorn Thiessen, and Brandon Van Spandonk. Van Spandonk started the first game. And then Sharon Alexander started the second game, but Alexander will come off the bench in this one. Head coach for Aruba is Errolfrid Clemencia. And interestingly, Puerto Rico did not come out for a final layup line. Still 2 minutes before tip-off, almost 2 minutes, I should say. Puerto Rico spent its time huddling with Coach Edin Santiago as we look at the starting five for Puerto Rico. Omar Sanchez, Yaniel Rivera, Joviel Acevedo, Alejandro Aviles, and Edir Ortiz. A little bit of a starting lineup for Edin Santiago, going with Joviel Acevedo in place of Reynaldo Santana. Glad you could be with us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas or around the world. This is the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship. The top 3 teams will advance to the FIBA Americas U18 Championships in June. The site for that tournament has not yet been determined. Mexico is the defending champion in this tournament. They are looking to repeat. But the top 3 finishers will get a chance at the Americas tournament. Both teams ready to go here. They had to wait for the official start time. That's one of the great things about FIBA. They operate with precision. Puerto Rico controls the tip, and we are underway. And a foul as Omar Sanchez goes up. Didn't really look at a lot of statistics heading into this one, as everything is going to be very much lopsided in favor of Puerto Rico. Aruba with a couple of big losses, Puerto Rico with a couple of big wins. So the numbers, regardless of what you looked at, definitely bore that out. But that's why they play the games. Never know what's going to happen. Sanchez hits his first free throw, strokes the second, and Puerto Rico has a 2-point lead. Nice shot there. I think that was Bjorn Thiessen. These numbers on the Aruba uniforms, not quite so easy to read with that light blue. It's a little bit dark, so there's not much contrast there. So sometimes they struggle to pick out a number here and there. As Yaniel Rivera hits a three-pointer to put Puerto Rico up 5-2. Likely going to see Yaniel Rivera on the senior team in a few years, averaging 14.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 8 assists in 27.9 minutes per game in this tournament. He's got a birthday 1 week from today. He'll be 17 years old. So happy early birthday. Feliz cumpleaños to young Mr. Rivera. Inbound pass just about stolen away, but Kerion Brooks tracks it down. And Brooks tried to get it to Vladimir Robert. A little too far for him, and the pass sails out of bounds. One thing that Rivera's got to work on is taking a little bit better care of the ball. He's averaging 5 turnovers a game in this tournament. Nice find up close as Edir Ortiz scores the easy bucket. And it's 7-2. Aruba doing a nice job breaking some light backcourt pressure. There's Salomon on the attack. Kick out to Robert. 3 on the way. Just short, but he follows his own rebound. Gets it and lays it back in. Beautiful play by Vladimir Robert. He's having himself a nice tournament, averaging 6 points and 9 rebounds per game in just over 24 minutes of action. Now the pass out to Rivera. Thought about the 3, but Van Spandonk closed, stepped in, missed the jumper. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with Puerto Rico. Rivera to inbound. Gets it to Acevedo. Shot won't go. Therefore, the putback. Alejandro Aviles. Just 15 years old is Aviles. He's averaging 10 points and 4 rebounds per game. To go along with 3 assists. Van Spandonk launches the left-handed 3. That just missed. And the pass up ahead. Acevedo's shot was blocked. I think that was Vladimir Robert on the block, or it may have been Salomon. But here comes Puerto Rico back the other way. Rivera with the right-hand layup. They did credit that block to Jean Salomon. And a timeout called on the floor by Alfred Clemencia. His team trails 11-4 here early. This is the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship Tournament live from Mexicali. We're back with more first quarter action in just a moment. Puerto Rico leading Aruba 11-4 with 7:24 to play in the first quarter. Puerto Rico with possession. Nice find inside to Omar Sanchez, and he gets his first bucket of the game. Beautiful pass by Alejandro Aviles on that shot by Sanchez. Shot clock down to 10. Van Spandonk has it. Guarded by Rivera. Now to Robert. He loses the handle, and here comes Puerto Rico. Rivera into the corner. Sanchez launches the 3. That's short. Rebound grab by Salomon. Salomon calling for help. He wants somebody to come and set a screen for him. Finally, Robert does, and his pass is intercepted by Aviles. And now Puerto Rico turns it over. Here comes Robert. His shot is blocked, but the foul gets called. That's going to be on Edir Ortiz. Good look at Vladimir Robert. Robert misses both free throws. Rebound grab by Aviles. Rivera up ahead. Three-pointer on the way. Well short by Edir Ortiz. But Puerto Rico gets it back. Rivera around the screen by Ortiz. He rolls. Defense closed in, though. 2 to shoot. 3 on the way short. Rebound grab by Aviles. Now Rivera for 3. That's a little too strong. Rebound tipped. Grabbed by Ortiz. He gets it out to Sanchez, and he puts it in. Great job on the offensive glass by Puerto Rico, and they now lead 15-4. Coming up on 5.5 minutes to play first quarter. That pass deflected. Rivera grabs it. 2-on-2. Nice drop underneath by Rivera. Another easy bucket for Omar Sanchez, and Puerto Rico out ahead early. Now the 3 on the way from Kirion Brooks. Misses. Aviles the rebound. And the running layup tipped. Oh, not tipped in. I thought that was going to fall in. Floater high off the glass, no good. Puerto Rico is challenging every Aruba shot. Rivera to Aviles. Back over to Rivera, baseline. Nice move by Rivera along the baseline to get himself in good position to bank that in off the glass, and another 2 for Puerto Rico. It's 19-4. Reach-in foul there by Omar Sanchez. .420 to play first quarter. 2 more games coming up tonight. First at 5:30 local time. It's going to be Jamaica and Dominican Republic, followed at 8:30 by El Salvador and host nation Mexico. Mexico, the defending champion in this tournament. Again, every pass challenged by Puerto Rico. Here comes Edir Ortiz with the right-hand lay-in, and he's going to go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. That foul was on Jean Salamand. Jose Ortiz and Davion Gonzalez in for Puerto Rico. Ortiz completes the three-point play, and it's 22-4. Brooks picks up the dribble, gets it over right side. Salomon the floater, won't go. Rebound grabbed by Edir Ortiz. Puerto Rico back the other way. Rivera hounded by Brooks. And Brooks commits the foul. He nearly had Yaniel Rivera dribbling it on the center line, forcing the turnover, but then committed the reach-in. Hand off to Rivera, drives baseline, getting it out to Ortiz. Now to Jose Ortiz. Three on the way from Rivera, no good. Rebounded by Edir Ortiz. Now back out to Jose Ortiz. His three is too strong. And rebound tracked down by Braden Van Spandonk. I wonder if I could grow my hair out like Braden Van Spandonk. Wonder how that would look. And Spandon comes out of his shoe. Spandon had trouble finding somebody to inbound the ball to. They finally get it in. Shot clock now at 8. Salomon pushed all the way near midcourt. Over to Brooks for 3. That's good! Kerryon Brooks strikes from downtown. And Puerto Rico calls timeout. They lead 22-7 with 2:47 to play first quarter. This is the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship Tournament, live from Mexicali. Back in just a moment. Puerto Rico on top 22-7 with 2:45 to play first quarter. Second game of day number 3 here at the FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championships. Live from Mexicali, I'm Craig Feda. Glad you can be joining us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas or around the world. One-hand pass by Rivera intercepted. And Van Spandonk gets his shot blocked. 2 more games following this one. Jamaica, Dominican Republic at 5:30 local time, Pacific time. And then at 8:30, it's going to be El Salvador, Mexico, as Mexico looks to sweep Group B. Puerto Rico attempting the same thing in Group A. They've got a good start already. Up by 15 in the first quarter on Aruba. Free throw by Alejandro Santos is up and in. Santos averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1.5 steals per game in this tournament in just over 17.5 minutes of action per game. This is the second free throw, and here comes Aruba back the other way. Robert ahead to Brooks. 3 on the way, well short. I think that was tipped. Pass intercepted, tipped by Salomon, and then stolen away. Salomon, the floater, that won't go. Rivera up ahead to Santos. Now Puerto Rico sets its offense. Aruba in the 2-3 zone. Shot clock at 8. Santos on the drive into the corner, pass nearly intercepted. Baseline drive given up to Eddie Ortiz, lays it in with the left hand. Tough shot by Eddie Ortiz with the shot clock winding down. And that makes it 25-7 in favor of Puerto Rico. Brooks has trouble with the handle. Gets it over to Sharon Alexander. Now then Spandonk. Over to the corner, Salomon. Long 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebounded by Davion Gonzalez. Gonzalez averaging 7.5 rebounds per game in just over 16 minutes each contest in this tournament. And now the jump shot by Ortiz challenged and the foul called. Inside of a minute to play, Puerto Rico up by 18 in this first quarter. We knew Aruba was going to have its work cut out for them in this game. just have to do their best to stay competitive.
Y número 20 entra número 1 y 21.
Free throw by Jose Ortiz up and good. Thiessen back on for Aruba. Shandero Schmidt on for Aruba as well. Jose hits both free throws. And the lead is 20. Puerto Rico with pressure in the backcourt. They're hoping to get a 2 or maybe 3 for 1. And Ortiz high off the glass with the lay-in. And there's no question Aruba has struggled with pressure in the backcourt in each of its first 2 contests. Puerto Rico, no doubt, employing that same tactic. And that's going to be an over. Actually, no, it's not. They're going to say the ball was tipped into the backcourt. Shot clock at 7. Vladimir Robert into the corner. 3-pointer on the way. Rings out, and the rebound grabbed by Puerto Rico. Nazario. Eddie Ortiz thought about the 15-foot jumper. And as the first quarter comes to an end, the 3-pointer is missed. But Puerto Rico will take a large lead into the second quarter, up 29-7. This is the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship Tournament. Live in Mexicali, back with second quarter action in just a few moments. Welcome back to the Instituto del Deporte y la Cultura Física in Mexicali. Day number 3 of competition at the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship Tournament. I'm Craig Fada. Glad you can be joining us. Puerto Rico with a large 29-7 lead headed into the second quarter. Sharon Alexander trying to shake Jose Ortiz. And that shot swatted out of bounds by Devion Gonzalez. And now timeout called? No. Aruba took too long trying to get it in. Shot blocked, but saved. Shot clock at 10. Pass across court to Gonzalez. Now 3 on the way from Santos. That misses everything. But the rebound grabbed by Alejandro Noah, and he is fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play.
Aruba. Out number 10 to number
And Spandonk comes in. Vladimir Robert goes out for Aruba.
out number 5.
Jose Ortiz sits down for Puerto Rico, and Jerome Mincy comes on. Noah completes the 32-7. That pass deflected and knocked out of bounds. Aruba will keep it. 9:13 to play, second quarter. Puerto Rico up 32-7. Aruba's ball handlers up top don't get a lot of help. They don't run a lot of screens. And so the defenders are free to hound the ball handlers, and that creates a lot of turnovers by the Aruba guards. That time the foul called on Alejandro Santos. Salomon over to Van Spandonk. Back to Salomon. Shot clock at 3. Salomon on the drive. A little skip step. Throws it up. Nothing doing. And here comes Puerto Rico back the other way. Three on the way. Jerome Mincy short. But Nazario grabs the rebound and Puerto Rico resets. And a travel there by Alejandro Noah. Salomon to inbound. Gets it to Sharon Alexander. Thought it got it to Shandero Schmidt. Three on the way from Schmidt. That's good. Pretty shot there by Shandero Schmidt. And Aruba breaks into double digits, 32-10. Noah, his shot rattles out. Rebound grabbed. And a foul on Puerto Rico. It's going to be on Devion Gonzalez. Spandonk. He launches a 3. That looks straight on. Just missed. Offensive rebound for Aruba. Shot clock at 8. Another 3 on the way. No good, but Mincy fouls the shooter. And John Salomon will go to the free throw line. Beg your pardon, that's not John Solomon. First one by Schmidt, no good. Connects on the second. And hits on 2 of 3. 32-12 in favor of Puerto Rico. 7.5 minutes to play, second quarter, second of 4 games today in Mexicali. Tight defense there by Van Spandonk. Pass inside, now the kick out to Acevedo. His 3 is no good, rebounded by Noah. Noah strong with the right hand. No, but there for the tip.
2 puntos para Puerto Rico.
Devian Gonzalez.
González.
Wide open look. 3 just short. And another foul.
Falta personal número 10.
Foul's going to be on Mincy, and if he fouled the shooter again on the three-pointer, that's going to be
Personal foul number 10.
back-to-back fouls on three-point attempts.
Correction. 2 free throws.
I'm going to say that was only a 2-point attempt, so Schmidt is only going to get 2 free throws. Schmidt hits on the first. And rolls in the second. 34-14. 6:50 to play second quarter. Pass inside to Noah, and now underneath. Tough shot. Devian Gonzalez couldn't get the initial shot to go. Gets the tip, but the foul occurred on the first shot, so he's going to get a pair of free throws here.
Falta personal número 12 de Hugo.
That foul is going to be on Bjorn Thiessen.
Desde la línea de tiros libres.
Second offering by Devian Gonzalez now is up and straight through. 36-14. Salomon into the front court. Gets a little help from Robert there. A little weave. Salomon on the drive, gives it up underneath. Shot no good. Robert the rebound. Kick out to Van Spandonk. Shot clock at 3. And Salomon steps on the sideline. That's going to be Puerto Rico ball. 6:20 to play, second quarter. Noah has it. Outside to Nazario. Back across. Three-pointer on the way is no good by Gonzalez. Beg your pardon, that was Mincy. And Aruba looking to get it in. Schmidt has it. Trapped in the corner. Finally gets some help there from Robert. Back to Schmidt. Open look by Van Spandonk for 3. That's just short. Rebounded by Gonzalez. And the left foot of Joviel Acevedo was on that sideline, and a turnover by Puerto Rico.
Sustitución de Puerto Rico. Sale con el número 10 de Hansen. Entra con el número 8 Omar Sánchez. Substitution. Aruba.
Just about ready for play, and then a couple of subs allowed on. Salomon inbounds, stolen away by Omar Sanchez. And then Sanchez throws it off the leg of Kyrian Brooks, and it'll be Puerto Rico ball. Good play there by Omar Sanchez. Nazario, 10 to shoot on the drive. Little backhand pass underneath, and that skitters out of bounds. And you hear Wilfred Clemencia set a screen. And Van Spandonk steps on the sideline. Noah from 14, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Thiessen. Up ahead to Van Spandonk. He backs it out, then double clutches, throws up the shot with the left hand and scores. Sanchez to Santana. Drive by Sanchez, up off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Working underneath, kick out to Gonzalez. He launches the three, that's short. Rebound grabbed by Van Spandonk. Here comes Aruba. And Salamond commits the offensive foul. Aruba had a 2-on-1. Puerto Rican defender got back, and then Salamond got in the air. Wasn't sure what he wanted to do. And ended up committing the offensive foul. Puerto Rico by 20. Into the corner for Gonzalez. Back out to Nazario. Now over to Acevedo. And now Noah. Shot clock at 7. Noah on the drive. Gives it up underneath. Pretty feed from Noah to Sanchez. And Sanchez scores the easy bucket. And it's Puerto Rico by 22. Again, this backcourt pressure. Blocked by Thiessen. Shot clock at 5. Bailout 3, no good. Rebound fought for by Robert, and I think Robert draws the foul. I believe that's going to be on Joviel Acevedo. Actually, it was on Davion Gonzalez. Puerto Rico now over the limit, so Aruba will shoot some free throws. It's going to be Vladimir Robert at the free throw line. Robert misses the first free throw. Second free throw, misses right. Those were Robert's first free throws of this tournament. Beautiful feed from Alejandro Aviles to Omar Sanchez. Shot no good, and Puerto Rico back the other way. But now it's going to be a Aruba ball. Shot clock will be at 11 for Aruba. And the inbound pass stolen. Omar Sanchez with the steal and the layup. Makes the lead 26. Pass out to Salomon. 3 minutes to play, second quarter. Pull-up jumper at the free throw line just missed. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Aruba. Edir Ortiz for Puerto Rico touched it last. And again, pressure on the ball leads to a turnover. Aviles Up to
Timeout.
Omar Sanchez. He scores another layup and timeout on the floor. 44-16. The lead is 28 for Puerto Rico. 2:38 to play, second quarter. Timeout Aruba. We're back in just a moment from Mexicali. Welcome back to Mexicali. Second quarter action with Puerto Rico on top 44-16. Just a lot of ball pressure leading to a lot of turnovers by Aruba. Pretty feed there though from Jean Salomon to Vladimir Robert. 44-18. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in this second quarter. Don't forget, a pair of games coming up later on at 5:30 local time as that three-pointer falls in for Sebastian Nazario. Another turnover in the backcourt, another easy layup for Omar Sanchez. It's probably the fourth or fifth layup that Sanchez has had. At 5:30, it's going to be Jamaica, Dominican Republic, and then at 8:30, the host nation, Mexico, rounds out its group play by taking on El Salvador. Mexico trying to sweep Group B, as Puerto Rico is trying to do the same in Group A. They are well on their way with a 31-point lead against Aruba with a minute 40 to play. Beg your pardon, minute 42. Vinci back on for Puerto Rico. Bounce pass to Robert. He faces Mincy. Thiessen has it left side, gives it up to Alexander. His hanger won't go. And Nazario tries to take it coast to coast. It won't fall, but ripping the rebound out of there is Omar Sanchez. 10 on the shot clock. Boy, sure looked like Omar Sanchez's left foot was on the sideline there, but either way, it's going to be a turnover as the shot clock expires. I do love this 14-second reset in FIBA rules. I think it's just a matter of time until the NBA adopts that in the U.S. Another easy layup there for Omar Sanchez. It just keeps the game moving so much faster. Instead of getting a fresh 24 on an offensive rebound or on any kind of reset, goes to 14, and the offense has to get into their offense. They can't waste 10 or 15 seconds. Another layup by Nazario. It's 53-18 in favor of Puerto Rico. Salomon, 5 to shoot. And that shot blocked by Yaniel Rivera, but he commits the foul.
Falta personal número 3 de Puerto Rico. Substitution, Aruba, out number 10, in number 1, Aruba.
Oof. Been that kind of day for Aruba. Air ball on the free throw. Alexander misses the second one. Aruba shooting 26% from the floor. Puerto Rico 59%. Omar Sanchez has 20 points in this one. As the second quarter comes to a close, with Puerto Rico on top, 53-18. Omar Sanchez leading all scorers with 20 points. Chandero Schmidt has 7 for Aruba. Alejandro Aviles with 6 rebounds for Puerto Rico, 3 for
Recuerda seguirnos en las redes sociales @FIBA y comparte tus fotos de este video usando nuestro hashtag Centrobasket 17. Descarga el app de FIBA disponible en Android y App Store.
Welcome back to Instituto del Deporte y la Cultura Física in Mexicali, Mexico. Second half action about to start up between Puerto Rico and Aruba. Puerto Rico leads 53-18. Puerto Rico looking to sweep Group A. At the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship Tournament. Top three qualifiers in this tournament, or rather top three finishers, I should say, will qualify to the FIBA America's U18 tournament to be held in June of 2022. Location for that tournament has not yet been announced. And we are underway. Aruba coming out with a little more pressure on the ball to start this second half. 3 on the way by Rivera, no good. Rebound to Aruba. Here's Kyrian Brooks, tries to get the pass underneath. It's deflected and finally snared down by Edir Ortiz. Close jumper by Jose Ortiz for Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico picks up where it left off. Easy bucket followed by pressure on the ball. That's a formula that worked well for Puerto Rico first half. 3-pointer by Brooks was a little bit wide right. Follows his own rebound and lays it in with the right hand. Nice job by Kyrian Brooks. Solid tournament for Brooks, averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds a game. Nice bounce pass from Yaniel Rivera to Omar Sanchez. Three up on the way. Rivera strikes from downtown. Again, more pressure on the ball. Causes another turnover. Omar Sanchez with 22 for Puerto Rico in this game. Next leading scorer, Yaniel Rivera with 10. And that was Alejandro Noah. And just relentless pressure by Puerto Rico. I beg your pardon, that was Alejandro Aviles on that last basket. Just relentless pressure by Puerto Rico on the ball. Aruba just has difficulty completing any passes when they're trying to bring the ball up the court. Salomon now gets the screen from Robert. Here comes Thiessen, 10 to shoot. Thiessen guarded by Acevedo, now left side. There's Salomon. 3 on the way from Vladimir Robert. That missed everything. And here comes Puerto Rico back the other way. 3 on the way by Sanchez. That missed everything wide right. Sanchez hangs his head in shame. Shouldn't be too upset, though. Shooting 10 of 15 from the floor in this one before that shot. And he has 22 points. Timeout Aruba. Puerto Rico leading 62-20. We're back in a moment live from Mexicali. Aruba looking to try to find anything positive they can take away in this second half here. No doubt they will keep trying. And that ball tied up. Possession will remain with Aruba. Leading scorer for Aruba, Chandero Schmidt with 7 points. Kirian Brooks has 5. Puerto Rico with 2 players in double digits. Omar Sanchez with 22, Yaniel Rivera with 10. You can hear the Aruba coaching staff not very pleased with what the offense is doing. 6 to shoot for Aruba when they get it back in. And nobody paying attention to the shot clock for Aruba, and they turn it over. 42-point lead for Puerto Rico. 6:53 to play, third quarter. Puerto Rico has 15 steals in this game. Pretty lay in there. Alejandro Aviles. 23 turnovers for Aruba. Sanchez scoring again. He's got 24 on 11 of 6 shooting. Ball kicked out of bounds by Puerto Rico. It'll be Aruba ball with 7 to shoot. Basketball fans' dream this tournament, 4 games per day times 5 days. Aruba turns it over again. Get to see the future of a lot of these national teams. Expect we're going to see Alejandro Aviles on the Puerto Rico senior national team in a few years. He's just 15 years old. A lot of good candidates for Puerto Rico to be on the senior team in a few years. Along with Aviles, Yaniel Rivera, Omar Sanchez. Edir Ortiz has some good size to him, a good ball player. And a steal by Aviles. Puerto Rico now with some substitutions. And now Aruba takes timeout. 67-20 in favor of Puerto Rico. 5:31 to play, third quarter. This is the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship Tournament. Glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from. We're back with more third quarter action in just a moment. Back to the action here in Mexicali. A three-pointer no good, rebounded by Thiessen. Again, pressure on the ball. Robert has it over to the corner. Now Thiessen gets it back into the lane, leaves it for Salomon underneath. Beg your pardon, that was Robert. And now Puerto Rico. Mincy over to Acevedo, inside to Noah, and the pretty give, and it falls in. Nice pass by Noah to Sebastian Nazario. Salomon into the corner, 3 on the way. That's good! Pretty shot there by Carrion Brooks. Santos thought about that 3. Nazario now between the rings. Back to Santos. Noah from just inside the left elbow. Won't roll in. Coming up on 4 minutes. Little skip step into the lane by Nazario. His shot gets blocked. Aruba back the other way. Salomon off the glass and in. Count the bucket, and he's going to go to the line for the 3-point play. Brooks unable to complete the 3-point play. Salomon there for the putback, won't go. And Nazario grabs the board. Noah. Outside to Santos. Now back to Noah. Mincy. Bounce pass inside. Pretty bounce pass from Mincy to Acevedo. He's able to connect. 71-25 in favor of Puerto Rico. 3:30 to play, third quarter. And Spandonk for 3, no good. Rebound by Mincy. Here comes Nazario, giving it to Noah. He can't get the shot off the glass. Gets his own board and puts it back in. Alejandro Noah scores. And Aruba turns it over again on the inbound, and another quick 2 points for Puerto Rico. The lead is 50, 75-25. 2:50 to play, third quarter. That 3 catches front iron. Rebound to Santos, and then the steal by Aruba. Up ahead to Robert, and Puerto Rico won't even concede a layup. Salomon back up top to Thiessen, trying to get around Noah. Shot clock at 4. Back out to Van Spandonk. 3 on the way. That rings out. Rebound grabbed by Nazario. 3 ball on the way from the wing. No good. Rebound grabbed by Carrion Brooks. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Here's Van Spandonk into the lane. Has his pocket picked. Beautiful steal by Sebastian Nazario. And Spandonk thought he still had the ball when he went up to the rim. Easy jumper there for Alejandro Santos. Salomon into the front court. Nazario's got him. Now to the left side. Clock at 6. Aruba going backwards. Shot up off the glass, no good, and Puerto Rico back the other way. Easy layup there. Acevedo scores again. That 3 ball hits the side of the backboard. Puerto Rico has outscored Aruba 27-7 so far in this third quarter. Left-hand layup missed by Santos, and Aruba back the other way. 3-on-2. Pass to Thiessen, and his shot won't go. Noah with the easy bank in over the smaller player. About 30 seconds to play. Aruba turns it over yet again. About 6 seconds difference between the shot clock and game clock, maybe 5.5 seconds. Nazario to Noah. He drives. Kick out. Acevedo for three. No. Rebounded by Salomon. And ball goes out of bounds, but it'll be a Aruba ball. 81-25, 4.5 to play, third quarter. Another pair of games coming up at 5:30 local time in the Pacific time zone. It's going to be Jamaica, Dominican Republic, then at 8:30 El Salvador and Mexico. Aruba does not get a shot off before the end of the third quarter, and Puerto Rico leads heading into the fourth by the score of 81-25. This is the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship Tournament live from Mexicali. Fourth quarter action when we return. Fourth quarter underway. Puerto Rico on top big, 81-25 over Aruba. Certainly looks like Puerto Rico, on the strength of another three-point basket. That one by Jose Ortiz will cruise into the reclassification round tomorrow. Having swept Group A, Mexico trying to sweep Group B when they take on El Salvador later tonight. And then the medal round will be on Sunday. 7th and 5th place games, followed by the bronze medal and then gold medal games. That three is up and good. Jose Ortiz hitting on back-to-back threes, and it's 87-25. Another turnover leads to an easy layup for Sebastian Nazario. And if you're Aruba in this game, just try to set small goals for yourself. They were outscored 28-7 in that third quarter. They haven't scored more than 11 points in a quarter this game. Maybe try to score 15 this quarter, maybe 20. Maybe commit fewer turnovers. Just try to build on any little thing. And Kyrion Brooks fouled by Ortiz. Jose Ortiz now with 10 points. Omar Sanchez leads all scorers with 24 for Puerto Rico. Yaniel Rivera has 10. Nazario 9, Acevedo 8, Noah 7. Avile 7, Devian Gonzalez 4. Ronaldo Santana has not played this game. Alejandro Santos with 3 points. Jerome Mincy has played just over 13 minutes but has not scored. Leading rebounder for Puerto Rico, Aviles with 7, Noah with 7. 23 steals as a team for Puerto Rico. Acevedo getting it out to Ortiz, a long 3. Rebound grabbed by Brooks, and he draws the foul. For Aruba, Kyrion Brooks has 11 points. Shandero Schmidt with 7. Vladimir Robert 4. See Dairon Gregorius with his aquamarine shoes. He has not scored. Vladimir Robert gets that one to fall. Strong effort there by Vladimir Robert. Gilbert and Hong have not played for Aruba in this game. Salomon has played nearly 30 minutes but has not scored. Bjorn Thiessen, just under 27 minutes, 2 points, and Braden Van Spandonk, 2 points. Leading rebounder for Aruba, Vladimir Robert with 7. 2 below his average in this tournament. Another turnover by Aruba. Here comes Santos. Beg your pardon, that was Mincy. Shot clock. Still plenty of time. Down to 11. That 3 ball is up and good. Jose Ortiz scores again from long range. 92-29. 33 turnovers in the game for Aruba. That 3 ball short. Puerto Rico back the other way. Easy lay in there for Acevedo, and he's going to go to the line for the free throw. And you don't want to embarrass anybody. But it's more embarrassing almost if you go easy and don't really try. These young men are learning about competition, especially on the international stage. They're being taught that it does not matter what the score is, what the venue is, who the opponent is. You play every possession hard when you're playing for your national team. That's one of the beautiful things about FIBA play, the international competition. Had the privilege of seeing it these past 6 years. Starting with the Caribbean Basketball Confederation Championship tournaments for the men and women in 2015 on the island of Tortola in the British Virgin Islands. Every possession, every game, everybody's giving darn near maximum effort. The passion that these players play with is just phenomenal to watch. Any age, any tournament, the men, the women, Just so much fun to watch. Mincy on the drive, getting the left elbow. 8 to shoot. Now Ortiz. A long three by Ortiz. That rings out. And Noah with the easy putback. Sharon Alexander getting it to Braden Van Spandonk. 10 to shoot. Looking for any opening. Van Spandonk banks that one off the left side of the rim. Great save there. That was Dyron Gregorius throwing it off of, I believe that was Ortiz. And a fresh 14 for Aruba. These players are playing for future coaches. They want to see your effort when you're up big or down big in a game. They want to know what kind of character you have if you're going to be playing for your national team in the future. And I think every player that's been on the court in this game have given excellent account of themselves. (96-30). That three is no good. Rebound grabbed by Thiessen. Tipped out of bounds, and that's going to be Puerto Rico ball. The only time we really seen a player get frustrated was in the game earlier today. Panama, one of the younger players, drew a technical foul after showing some frustration, arguing a call, and he got sat down for the remainder of the game by his coach. Sharon Alexander between the rings, trying to shake Nazario, now into the corner. Three on the way, that's good! Pretty shot there. Dyron Gregorius. First 3 points for Gregorius in this game. Van Spandonk with the take. Ball was halfway down before it decided it didn't want to go home. Nazario forced out near midcourt by Van Spandonk. Now gets a little help from Noah. Drives off the glass, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. Aruba ball. Pass inside to Solomon was intercepted. And Puerto Rico back the other way before they turn it over. Van Spandonk, baseline jumper. That circles out. Not 1% drop off in effort by Aruba. That speaks a lot to their character and the character of head coach Errolfred Clemencia, teaching this game the right way. Shot clock at 3. That three-pointer misses everything, and that'll be a turnover. Inside 3 minutes to play. Alexander over to Gregorius. Now to Solomon. has his pocket picked, and here comes Rivera. And Rivera with the easy lay-in. In the corner. Shot clock at 8. Alexander loses it off his foot. Van Spandonk has it. Boy, poor Braden Van Spandonk can't buy a bucket. He's had 3 good looks, 3 of them that have circled out. Van Spandonk 1 of 11 in this game, but he should have at least 4 more buckets. Gregorius commits the foul, and Mincy will go to the free throw line. Vladimir Robert comes back on. A little confusion there by Aruba. Yeah, Bjorn Thiessen running sidelines. Free throw short there by Jerome Mincy. Puerto Rico 1 point away from the century mark as Mincy tallies his first point of the game. That 3 by Alexander rings out. Now things starting to wind down in this game a little bit. Puerto Rico just content to kind of throw it around the outside. Not really running much in the way of offense, but here's Nazario on the attack. 3 on the way. That is up and good by Joviel Acevedo. And Puerto Rico has blasted past the 100-point mark. They lead 102-33. Inside of 1:30 to play. Wild circus shot just won't fall. There for the putback, Robert. There is an absolute lid on that cylinder for Aruba. They've had so many good looks the last 5 minutes. Granted, would not made much of a difference in the final outcome, but wouldn't have been quite so lopsided. Ball knocked out of bounds. Puerto Rico will have it with 5 on the shot clock. 52.8 to play. Nice find by Acevedo to Noah, and he flips that one in for 2 more. 40 seconds to play. 3 from the corner, no good. As the players just walk it up at this point. Shot clock down to 10. Game clock at 17 now. Puerto Rico just content to dribble it out. They're not going to take a 3-pointer. They will take the turnover. And it'll be Aruba ball with 9.1 to play. Don't forget, coming up 2 more games. 5:30 local time. It's going to be Jamaica, Dominican Republic, followed at 8:30 by El Salvador and Mexico. This one is going to come to an end. Puerto Rico sweeps Group A by the score of 104-33. Aruba goes winless in Group A. And Puerto Rico certainly, at this point, to be considered one of the medal favorites. Puerto Rico finished in the silver medal position in 2019 when they hosted in San Juan. And no doubt they will be looking to upgrade to gold Sanchez led Puerto Rico with 24. Kerion Brooks led Aruba with 11. Puerto Rico just too much for Aruba. My name's Craig Feta. Glad you could be with us for this second game of the day on the third day of competition at the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship Tournament. Carlin Gay has the call on the last two games of the night. Hope you enjoy those as well. We'll be back on the air tomorrow morning at 11:20 local time for the pregame. Not sure who's going to play in that game just yet. We have to await the outcome of the final two contests here tonight. Then the 5th and 7th place games on Sunday, along with the bronze and gold medal games. For everybody at FIBA and at Spalk, my name's Craig Feta. Once again, thanks again so much for joining us. Next game in just a little while. We'll see you then.